Welcome back to live action here from Carroll High School in Southlake, Texas, where we've got our marquee game of the day. This is sixth grade football. Dragon White hosting the Bobcat Black team. Both teams are ready to throw some hits. Should be an exciting evening of football with the sun setting on the other side and the action on the field. This is DYF Live, powered by Tradio. Hello again, everybody. Welcome back. This is Trey Bell with Tradio. We've got our sponsors flashing across the screen. Very important that everybody knows these guys are playing a big role in bringing you live football action from Carroll High School in Southlake, Texas. This is 9th and 10th grade campus. We've got 6th grade football tonight. 7 p.m. kickoff. The kickoff was moved back 30 minutes because of some of the heat that's been experienced in the Metroplex today. Our sponsors, Precision Ortho Express, Performance Course, Del Frisco's Grill, Urban Air Adventure Park, Amy B Designs, Fast Performance and Fitness. Thank you to all these sponsors. This is DYF Live, powered by Tradio. This is the last game of our 5-game broadcast set today, featuring Bobcat Black from Trophy Club and Dragon White, 6th grade Dragon White from Southlake. Dragon White has lost one game in the last 2 years, and they're looking to repeat as the NTFL champion. So we should have a great game. Teams are getting ready, and my camera guy is sitting here in the cool weather, so he should do a good job of tracking the football tonight. No. Well, we'd like to thank our production crew today, John Porter on the main camera, John Logan spotting and rosters, Isaac Logan, spotter and rosters. Thanks for all the great work here at Carroll High School, and I'll be your announcer to take you home. This is Trey with Tradio. Well, one of the principles that they live by here in Southlake, Texas, home of Carroll High School Dragons, is protect the tradition. And in my years of broadcasting games for Dragon Youth Football, I can tell you that every player that steps on the field wearing the Dragon colors, whether it be a green jersey or a white jersey, understands what protect the tradition means. And the Dragons aim to do it today. You can't do it. You can't have it. You can't have it open. Carroll ISD has asked us not to open these windows. There's a toss at midfield. Booming kick. A booming kick down the sideline. Ball's going to go out of bounds, though, on the 10-yard line. And the receiving team will have the choice of backing up 5 yards or taking the ball on the 30. And I believe they're going to choose to take the ball on the 30. That's a nice kick. Nice kick by Dragon White. Some of the players to watch on this white team, number 5, Blake Gunter. Number 22 in the back, Cade Cropholler. There's a pass on the rollout to the right side. Defended nicely by number 25, Clark Lemmerman. Another rollout. Gunter on the coverage out there, making the play. Pick up a 5. It'll be third down and 5. Third down and 5. Penetration by the Dragons, and they chase the quarterback. He finds a man up the sideline for a first down. Nice play by the Bobcat quarterback. Rolled to his right. I believe that was number 30 down the sideline on the right side. Snap back to number 42. There's penetration, number 20. He completes the pass. Number 20 for the Dragons. That's Robbie Ladd. Makes the penetration, puts pressure on the quarterback. And that quarterback, number 42, is cool as a cucumber. Ice water in his veins. Acts like it's no big deal, and he throws a complete pass out in the flats for 5 yards. 2nd and 5 for the Bobcat team. This is the opening possession of our 7 p.m. marquee game. Dragon White 6th grade against the Bobcats from Trophy Club. Great run by number 42. What an athletic ability. What a move. Cut to his right, came back to the left, took the ball up the left sideline. Number 42, did you get a name? Curly for Bobcat Black. Pressure every time by Robbie Ladd, who got to the quarterback and affected the play there. Number 42 threw an incomplete pass. He couldn't set his feet. Ladd was on him about the same time the ball got there. Great defense by the Dragon White team. Pick by Cropholler. He's down the right sideline, takes a hit, and keeps going. Nobody's going to get him. That's going to be a 70-yard return. And we take a look here on our Feed Store Barbecue instant replay. He's down the right sideline, takes a hit, and keeps going. Nobody's going to get him. That's going to be a broke another, and went all the way. That's a 65-yard interception return for a touchdown by Cade Cropholler. Affectionately known as Crappie by his teammates. Kick up and good. Looks like Gunter. Blake Gunter, number 5, with the kick. 1 point. 1 point on a no-rush extra point. So Dragon White gets the first big play of the game. That's why they have number 22 back at safety, to break on the ball and make plays like that. But the pressure on the defensive, the pressure by the defensive rush caused the quarterback to sling that football before he was ready. And Crappie was back there to take advantage of it. Number 25 to kick off for the Dragons. That's Limmerman. Clark Limmerman. Going to have somebody hold it now. Official's going to make him do that if it happens one more time. Don't let the wind blow. Limmerman's back and ready. And there's a deep kick by Limmerman over the receiver's head. The ball is going to go all the way back to the 15-yard line. Crappie tracks him down. Number 7 gets on for a ride, and Gunter finishes up at the 22-yard line. That's number 7, Riley McCourt. First to the kick returner, and then cleaned up nicely by number 5, Blake Gunter. Well, we're going to be battling a little bit of sunlight for the rest of the day, at least through the rest of this first half. So apologies that there are lighting issues or shading issues with the screen. Hopefully you can see the action and see what's going on. That's great defensive play by the Dragons. It's going to be 2nd down and 9, 2nd and 9. There's a hammer hit by number 5, Blake Gunter, coming down from his linebacker spot. A downhill play that they squared up the running back and knocked him backwards for a half-yard gain.
Get in there, Beckett!
Let's call it 3rd and a short, 3rd and a long 8, short 8. Quarterback rolls to his right, looks for a receiver down the sideline. It's off the fingertips, out of bounds. It'll be an incomplete pass, and it'll bring up 4th down. 4th down for Bobcats. Looks like we have an injured player down. Quarterback a little frazzled. I think he rolled out, and when he hit the deck after the rollout, rolled up on the sticks. Snap back to the quarterback again. He's going to roll to the right again and throw the ball. It's an RPO action. And on the pass, it's incomplete. And the ball will go over on downs. A lot of respect for this Dragon team. If it's 4th down and 9 or 4th and 8 on your own 25 and you're going for it. So the Dragons look to do some damage here with 6:39 to go in the first period, and excellent field position starting on the 25 of the Bobcats. At quarterback for the Dragons, number 20, number 5, Blake Gunter. Robbie Ladd, the offset running back to the right. Crappie in motion back to the left. He reverses, hand off to Crop Hauler. He busts up on the inside. Great job of tackling by the Bobcats. You don't see many 1-yard gains by Crop Hauler, but in this situation, the Bobcats hemmed him up, wrapped him up around the waist, and brought him down. 2nd down, 2nd and a short, 2nd and a long 9. Split wide to the right is number 1, Ross Pels. Number 22, Crop Hauler in the slot. Gunter is your quarterback. Crop Hauler in motion to the left. Snap, handoff to number 8. Cuts inside. That's Luke Langford. Cuts inside, picks up about 4 yards. It's going to bring up 3rd and 5 for the Dragons. Gunter at quarterback. Robbie Ladd, the offset running back to the right. Spread wide to the right is Coons. There's a run by Gunter up the middle. He may have enough for the first down. No, he's going to be shy by 1.5 yards. It's going to bring up 4th and 1.5 yards for the Dragons as they move left to right, headed to the end zone. 5 minutes to play here in quarter number 1. Gunter the quarterback. Robbie Ladd offset to the left. Coons split to the right. There's Gunter. He tries to get the edge. Out there, he's picking up blocks. He's got the corner of the end zone. Touchdown, Blake Gunter. Robbie Ladd offset to the left. On our Feed Store Barbecue instant replay, there's Gunter dipped in, to get the edge, set up the blocks, out there, he's picking up blocks, he's got the corner turn up the sideline. Touchdown, Blake Gunter, and hit the end zone to put the Dragons up 13-0. I guess Blake Gunter is the holder. I think it's still Limmerman that's doing the kicks here. So I got the names incorrect on the last one. There's a snap. That's a full rush PAT. It's going to be good. That's a 2-point. 2-point conversion. A full rush PAT in this league is a 2-point conversion. And the Dragons make the kick on the full rush and go up 15-0. Great job that time by the blocking. Limmerman back to kick again for the Dragons. He kicks one, he booms it again, but this time the kick returner was waiting on it. Very deep, nobody back there to block for him. He's got an open field, he's at the 20. Does a shuffle step, gets around the edge. He's got plenty of daylight going up the right side. He's finally brought down at the 39-yard line. Great return by number 42, Curley. Number 42, Curley, for the Bobcats. So we're getting into that time of the game where the sun's going to play havoc with our picture. But I don't think you need to see too much. This has been all Dragons right now. We've seen some good plays from the Bobcats, but the Dragons have capitalized on the mistakes that have been made. Here's a tall sweep back to number 30. Swings to the right, dips in, and he's going to be brought down at the line of scrimmage for no gain. It'll be third down and about 9 yards to make for a first down. Fumble on the play, but the Bobcats recover. It's going to bring up 4th down. 4th down for the Bobcats, deep in their own territory. Dragons get back. No contact made. Now the Bobcats jump off. They don't have the luxury of getting back. Fourth, and we'll call it long 14 as the Bobcats send a man in motion to the top side. 42 rolls to his right. That's Curley. And he does not get the ball past the line of scrimmage. Let's see what the official's going to do. They're just going to call it an incomplete pass. And the Dragons will take over on downs at the 32-yard line of the Bobcats. There's a play to number 20, Robbie Ladd, right up the middle. And he runs 32 yards for a Dragon touchdown. With 1:23 left, Dragon White, 6th grade, 21. Bobcats, Black, 0. There's a kick, a full rush kick. It looks good. From here it is. That's 2 points. Dragons putting on a display here. Limmerman back to kick. Cover team is ready for the Dragons. Another great kick by Limmerman. Ball hits on the 20. Stays low to the ground. Picked up on the 15 by 42 Curley. And he's met by a committee led by number 5, Blake Gunter. And Curley goes down to the 20-yard line where it'll be 1st and 10 for Bobcat Black. Folks, we'd like to take this time to thank all of the sponsors for DYF Live. This is our first broadcast weekend, and this is the 5th game of a 5-game set. As the Dragons tackle the Bobcats for a loss of 6. Second down and 16. Bobcats have the shadow of their goalpost right on their backs. There's a play made in the backfield by number 20, Robbie Ladd. Number 20, Robbie Ladd, firing in, grabbing a jersey and hanging on. And it looks like we've got a timeout on the field. Could be a hydration timeout. Up to the discretion of the officials when the temperatures are this high. The lights come on here at Carroll High School as the sun begins to set in the west. Looks like we've got a penalty on the Bobcats, an illegal substitution penalty. I haven't counted them, but they may have 12 guys on the field right now. Yes, they do. One guy runs off. So that marks them off another 5 yards. We've got third down and 21. Third and 21 for the Bobcats. Trying to get something going here at the start of the second quarter. Curley up the middle, breaks to the left. We've got flags flying everywhere. There's going to be a holding on the Bobcats. Be half the distance to the goal from the spot of the foul. And the hold was declined. So the Dragons forced the Bobcats into a decision on 4th and 18. Well, I guess we hadn't gotten to the second period yet. Dragons playing big defense here. This is 4th down and about 17 or 18. Snap back. Oh, a halfback pass, and he had his man. Curley was out doing a deep curl, or maybe a flag route, and the ball went right off his fingertips. The play had pulled the defenders up. But the Dragons will take over. 1st down on the Bobcats' 13-yard line. Gunter at quarterback. Fakes inside handoff. Drives up front. Get down on the ground. There you go. Fights forward for about a yard. It'll be 2nd and 9. This is about time that you see Gunter roll to the wide side and hit Cropholler in the back of the end zone. Cropholler's in the slot. Gunter back. He throws it out. He's got a man. Going to be pass interference on the defense. Pass interference on the defense. That was a well-thrown ball by Blake Gunter. No rollout, just 3-step drop. Turning through it to the back corner. The receiver was running go route, or an outside fade. And Gunter threw the ball deep, and the defender who was beat just jumped up and raked his hands across the receiver's face before the ball got there. So it is a spot foul. But since it occurred in the end zone, they're going to place the ball on the 3 or the 2. Cropholler in motion, fake to him. Crossbug. Coming back. Was that number 8? Yes, number 8. That's Langford, I believe. Yes, Luke Langford. Dragon team put Cropholler in motion. Gunter faked to him, and then Langford came back across on the crossbuck to the left side. Nifty play. Brings up 2nd down. The top side is open. There's a handoff to Robbie Ladd. He makes one cut and drives into the end zone for touchdown. His 2nd touchdown of the game. Number 20, Robbie Ladd. Inside handoff. Following some great blocking by the Dragons to turn this into a 29-0 game. Limmerman doing the PATs. Looks like a full rush PAT coming. That was blocked by the Bobcats. The outside edge on the top side took the defender that was going on his outside shoulder. It left the inside gap open, and the Bobcats delayed a linebacker coming up through that inside gap who blocked the kick. Here's a kickoff by Limmerman. He booms it to the left. 34 touched it. And he puts the ball behind his back almost like a basketball. And is finally brought down around the 42-yard line, where the Bobcats will take over to try and get some points on the board while there's still time left in the second quarter. Dalton Tate on the play there, making the tackle for the Dragons. Here's McCurley around the left side for the Bobcats. Picks up about 12 yards. Good for a first down. And the Bobcats are on the move here early in the second period of action. 1st and 10, Bobcats have the ball on the 35-yard line of the Dragons. There's McCorley. He rolls to his left. Had a receiver that was open on the sidelines. The ball was thrown just short. Hit the ground, and it'll be 2nd down. Snap back to McCorley. He rolls to his left. Excuse me, that's Curley, not McCorley. Curley, right? Number 42 is Curley. Curley completes a pass. We've got 3rd down and about 3 yards. Somebody jumped. And the penalty is going to go against the Bobcats. That definitely changes your options. On 3rd and 3, it's 2 plays to get 3 yards. Now you got to throw an intermediate play. Curley to his left, runs out of room, and the Dragons' pursuit is too much. Brings him down with a loss of 4. It's going to be 4th and 10. Great defensive effort that time by the Dragons. Number 3, making the play in the backfield. That's Emerson Zaidi. Emerson Zaidi. I hope I got the name right, Emerson. Nice play by the Bobcats that time. Second down. Second down, ball back to Blake Gunter. Somebody grabbed him by the waist in the backfield. He breaks through and picks up an extra 5 yards. A good, strong run by number 5, Blake Gunter, for the Dragon White team. Third down and 4 from their own 46-yard line. Third down, 3rd and 4 for Dragon White. Decision time. Ball's at the 46-yard line. I guess they'll go for it here. Actually, it's at the 45.5. Dragons with Gunter in the backfield and Ladd, offset running back. Gunter grabs the ball, throws it up, and the receiver broke off the route. We have holding on the Dragons. I imagine that the Bobcats will decline it to take the ball. And they will be 1st and 10 for the Bobcats on the Dragons' 45-yard line. Some updates from college football today. Oklahoma 28, South Dakota 0. That game's at half. UCF 28, FAU 3. 1 minute left in the second quarter. LSU 3 with the ball and Texas 7. 9 minutes to play in the second period. Auburn 7, Tulane 3. 10:30 to go in the second period. Snap back to Curley. We got a flag on the field. We got a substitution violation by the Bobcats. The ball will get backed up. UT Martin 0, Florida 17. 3:34 to play in the second quarter. Penn State 7, Buffalo 3. 6:25 to go in the second. Oregon 13, Nevada 6. 10:03 to play in the second. Western Michigan 7, Michigan State 21. 10:14 to play in the second. Finals from earlier today. Ohio State 42, Cincinnati 0. Curley rolls to his left, can't find anybody, throws it out of bounds. We got a grounding call by the back judge, and the reason is there was no receiver in place, and quarterback did not throw the ball past the line of scrimmage on that rollout. Army 21, Michigan 24, double overtime game. Iowa 30, Rutgers 0, Maryland 63, Syracuse 20. Utah 35, Northern Illinois 17. Snap back to Curley. Rolls to his left again. Robbie Ladd right in his face. This time he does get the ball past the line of scrimmage. Bring up 3rd down, 3rd and about 21 yards. A&M 10, Clemson 24. Central Michigan 0, Wisconsin 61. That's a final. Colorado 34 over Nebraska in overtime, 31. Alabama 62 over New Mexico State, 10. Snap back to Curley. This time he rolls to his right. He's got a receiver on the sideline. Tries to put a move on the dragon and twist and turns back into the field of play, and an awkward hit knocks him to the ground. Players hit a knee out of respect. I think he mainly had the breath knocked out of him. Hopefully nothing more than that. Better get it, now's the time. C-U-R-L-E-Y. Yeah, Curly. All right. So we've been attributing appropriately tonight. Back to the scoreboard. Georgia 63, Murray State 17, Washington State 59, Northern Colorado 17. Later this evening from the West Coast, Cal and Washington play at 9:30 p.m. Stanford and USC play at 9:30 p.m. In MLB baseball, the Braves are leading the Washington Nationals. That game's in the bottom of the fourth. Home runs by Josh Donaldson and Ozzie Albies have the Braves up 2-0. Other scores around the MLB. The Rangers are leading the Orioles 7-4. We'll get back to action here on the field. A unique lineup. We've got 4 linemen split to the left. And we've got too many men in the backfield, I think. No? If these guys are on the line, it's going to be fine. Snap back to Curley. He rolls to his left. He gets the ball out. Almost picked off by a dragon out there. Set up for a screenplay on the left. In the MLB, Rangers are over their Orioles right now, 7-4 in the bottom of the fourth. Giants and Dodgers are later tonight. Royals 6, Marlins 1 in a game that doesn't matter much. Blue Jays and Rays are tied 3-3 in the bottom of the eighth. That's an important game for Tampa Bay. Cardinals 4 over the Pirates 1. Cardinals are still in the hunt for a wild card bid in the National League. Ball goes over to the Dragons. Snap back to Gunter. He hands it off to Langford around the left side. Langford throws a stiff arm. And the Dragons are going to go to hurry-up offense here with under 2 minutes to play in the first half. Langford steps out of the huddle, probably trying to indicate to the sideline he needs a little break. Sideline says, okay, you stay in the game. Hand off to Robbie Ladd on the right side. No, excuse me, that's quarterback Reed. Faked the Ladd, and Gunter kept the ball up, taking off up the left. Did not see Crophaller sitting over here on the sideline under the tent. Crappie. Looks like he's out of the game for right now. Mariners 1, Astros 0. That game is in the top of the sixth. 2 slot receivers and 2 wideouts. Single running back in the backfield. Gunter with some time to throw. He makes a man miss. He's got plenty of green territory in front of him. Down to the 30, 25. He's going to make it all the way to the 20. He's still driving. Be a first down for the Dragons with 24 seconds left in the first half. And they're going to use one of their timeouts here. There's a rollout by Gunter to the right. We got a flag being thrown. There's going to be an illegal block, and this is going to come back. Looks like number 12 got a little too aggressive with his block. Be brought back with 13 seconds to go. Dragon White will come up with a strategy to get the ball into the end zone. Number 7 in motion. Gunter rolls to the left. He's going to have a clear field in front of him. Gets to the sideline. He'll be out of bounds at about the 28 with 4 seconds to go. And Gunter has the arm to get the ball into the end zone here on second down. And we'll see what the Dragons elect to do on this play. Second down. This will be the last play of the first half. Folks, we'd like to give a little shout out to some of our sponsors here and cycle through some logos. We'll play some music and we'll be back with you in moments for the second half of play. He's going to outdistance the defender. He's going to be in the end zone for a touchdown. Number 44 for the Dragons. Pick by Cropholler. He's down the right sideline. Takes a hit and keeps going. Nobody's going to get him. That's going to be a 7-yard. Out there, he's picking up blocks. He's got the corner of the end zone. Touchdown, Blake Gunter. Touchdown. Dragons have trips to the right. Snap back to number 13. He rolls to the right. He's looking for the man out. Oh, great defensive play by the Bobcat. He tries to get the edge. Out there, he's picking up blocks. He's got the corner of the end zone. Touchdown, Blake Gunter. Move. He's going to outdistance the defender. He's going to be in the end zone for a touchdown. Number 44 for the Dragons. Pick by Cropholler. He's down the right sideline. Takes a hit and keeps going. Nobody's going to get him. That's going to be a 70-yard return. We're about to get started here in the second half of action. The Bobcats will kick off to the Dragons. It looks like they're lining up for an onside kick. But the new approach in football at all levels these days is to have two guys coming at two different angles to the football, and at the last minute, one of them pulls up and the other one kicks. So we'll see what happens on this kickoff. I can only assume that there's going to be an onside kick attempted. There's the kick. Dragons fall on it. Can you see okay? You good? I get a reflection off the screen by standing up. Beautiful sunset here in Southlake, Texas. We got sixth grade football. Dragon White hosting the Bobcats team. Snapback, Blake Gunner. Quarterback Reed, he fakes a handoff. Blake drives forward for about 13 or 14 yards. A good run by number 5, Gunter, on the quarterback Reed, but more importantly, fantastic blocking by that offensive line of the Dragons. Got a man down on the field, and out of deference and respect, all the players hit a knee. Hand off to Crawpoller around the right side. Number 22's got a gap. He turns on the Jets. He's going to be in the end zone for a 43-yard touchdown run. That's 6 points. Cade Crawpoller with a 43-yard touchdown run puts the Dragons up 35-0 with 8 minutes to go in the third period of play. We now will be playing under a running clock. Limmerman back to kick on the full rush PAT. Ball is down. It's blocked by the Bobcats. And it looks like 38 jumps up and pumps his fist in the air. He must have came through and made the block on the play. Good defense right there by the Dragon team. Number 12, Crawford Taylor, in on the tackle for the Dragons. Ball on the ground. Looks like the Dragons have it. Be a change of possession here. The Dragons with the football on the 38-yard line. On the 38-yard line of the Bobcats. Dragons snap back to number 7. He hands off to Langford. Up the middle, Langford's got daylight. He's got a crease. He's going to go all the way for a touchdown. Number 8. Number 8, Langford, with a 38-yard touchdown run for the Dragons to make your score 41-0. This Dragon White team, known for their power. You're getting a glimpse on why they've only lost one game over the last 2 seasons. A core of 5 players that have stayed together. Snap back. Limmerman gets the kickoff. It's blocked again by the Bobcats, and the Dragons fall on it. Crawpoller deep at safety. Dragons are tight up on the line of scrimmage. Hand off to number 45. He's fighting for yards, staying on his feet. Whistle needs to blow. And it'll be second down. He picks up about a yard. Second and 9. A lot of pride by this Dragon White team. A lot of pride by the Bobcats team. On the field, scratching and clawing and fighting to pick up extra yards. I think number 45 epitomizes the effort that all these players are playing with. Wide open in the flat. Quarterback just missed him. Somehow the receiver shook free of the coverage. He was in the flat. Had he caught the ball, there was a lot of green in front of him. Oh, they must have called a penalty. Pass interference penalty, I guess. It's going to be second down. Second down and 4. A lot of swarming going on by this Dragon team. That's number 5, Blake Gunter, leading the charge for the defense. Gunter, there's Crawford Taylor getting up after bringing the defender down. Like sharks circling in the water. This team is focused, playing hard. There's penetration in the backfield. Great run that time by number 45 from the Bobcats. Here comes a flag. Hopefully run wasn't from a hold, and it is. The preliminary signal from the back judge says holding. Holding. It's going to negate that great run by number 45 for the Bobcats. Two minutes to play in the third period. Dragon team crowding the line of scrimmage, firing through in the gaps. What a great run that time. Look at the Bobcat runner carrying some Dragons for a ride. Very good run. Let's see if we can get his number. That's number 45 again. Number 45 for the Bobcats. Have we got his name? Fadul, number 45 for the Bobcats. Showing some grit, determination, and heart. 4th down and 2. There's an offsides penalty by the Bobcats. That's unfortunate. Strung together a few plays, and we're headed for a first down opportunity. Don't know if the yard marker is correct or not. It's showing 4th down. I thought it was 3rd. See if the officials pick up on it. Substitutions by the Bobcats. 38 goes in motion. Snap back to the quarterback. He hits number 38 on a flare to the left. Did he trip up on his own, or was he on his own? Sniper attack. Sniper attack. Trying to turn the edge. Ball's going to go over on downs to Dragon White. Folks, thanks for joining us tonight. This is the 5th game of our 5-game set. My name's Trey, and this is Tradio. The score was 41 to 0. Fourth quarter. You need the lights? This is opening day for NTFL football, North Texas Football League, and this is one of the locations. Dragon football. Go ahead and start it. He wants you to start. Fourth quarter, he wants you to run it. He's saying run it. You got it on fourth quarter? I've got overtime. This is DYF Live, powered by Tradio. Snap back to number 7 for the Dragons. Riley McCourt. And Riley runs the ball straight ahead. Loses a half a yard. Clock running, 9:14 to play in the fourth period. Here's a handoff around the right side. That looks like Robbie Ladd. He makes one man miss. Throws a stiff arm. He's going to get down to about the 5-yard line and step out of bounds. Let's call it the 10. Nice run by Robbie Ladd. Missed it on the replay. Probably should have done one, but we'll get it next time. Riley McCourt at quarterback, number 7. Snap back to McCourt. He drives up the middle, picks up about a yard. We'll bring up 2nd down and 9. 2nd and 9. Snap back to McCourt. He gets rid of the ball. Got a man in the head zone. Number 11 for a touchdown. Let's see this on our feed store. Snap back to McCourt. He gets rid of the ball. Number 7 to number 11, who reaches as the defender, and that is Tavin Coons. Touchdown reception by Taven. So Coons with the catch. Your score is now 47-0. The Dragons are just going to put it on the 3-yard line and attempt to run it in for 1 point. McCourt with a pass attempt to Crappie. Incomplete pass. A lot of substitutions going on for both sides. Snap back to Curley. He rolls to his right. 42, he's trying to find some running room. Can't find it. Good pursuit by the Dragons. Around the left side. Looked like Curley had an opening and then closed up quickly. Great linebacker pursuit by the Dragons and holds Curley to about a 1-yard gain. So 2nd down and 9 for the Bobcats. 5 minutes to play in this game. We do have a running clock, so there are only 5 minutes left. Curley rolls to his right. He has a receiver. Shuck and jive on the right side. I can't get the number. I believe that was number 38. You got a 38 on your list? Key, K-E-Y. Nice play by number 38. Good catch, good run down the sideline. Another pass and catch. Curley rolls. He's hit after he throws it. Great defense. Oh, they're going to get a pass interference call, I believe, on the defense. Oh, we got an injury on the field, on the side. Excuse me, that's Curley in the backfield. Took a big hit after he let go of the ball. Legal hit. And the Dragons. No, you don't stop. Dragons crowd the line of scrimmage. No gain. No gain by the Bobcats. 3:37 to go in this game. We've enjoyed being with you today. We've enjoyed being with you and bringing you DYF Live, powered by Tradio. I'd like to thank all the sponsors of DYF Live. There's a good handoff around the left side, number 45. What a fantastic run. 45. And we'll take a look at that on our Feed Store Barbecue instant replay. There's a good handoff around the left side, number 45. What a fantastic
good
run.
open field tackle by
45.
number 11.
Coons for the Dragons. Fadul finds an opening and drives down to about the 6-yard line. Curley rolls to the right. He's got a man in the corner. Catches the ball. Touchdown, Bobcat Black. Bobcats are on the board. First touchdown of the game. Great rollout by Curley. Spots a man in the corner of the end zone for a touchdown. And now we have PAT. That was a good kick by the Bobcats there to make it a 47-7 game. And the players are at center to shake hands. We enjoyed being with you today for this production of DYF Live, powered by Tradio. We'll see you next week.